Welcome back to Inside Eastern Utah. We have a really fun couple of guests here and a fun topic to talk about. We are with Katie Iverson, who is Micah Iverson's wife.
Yes.
And I'm sorry.
Emily,
I'm sorry. I love you. She's been on the cooking show before. You guys had your blog. So anyway, we talked about that a lot. And you guys also, Katie, you are the founder of, tell me, I'm going to...
Castle Country Acting Company.
Yeah. Castle Valley, Castle Country. We had that whole discussion and I still messed up. But the acting company. So tell us how that started, and then tell us how Emily got involved with you, and then what you guys have going on right now. And
when I moved here, there wasn't really any theater for kids at all. So I had grown up in doing an acting company. My sister owned one, and I'm quite a bit younger than her, so I grew up doing that and wanted there to be something like that established when my kids were old enough. And so got that started about 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And we've done, this is our 7th show. Taken some time off here and there, but yeah. So Emily moved here 5 years ago, and she and I became friends, and she did theater and music and stuff growing up, and so she started being my assistant director this year, co-directing, so that's exciting for me. Not quite as much responsibility, which is nice.
Which is always good.
Bet, yes.
And so this play you guys have coming up, it's called ChickenElla. What is that about?
Well, I've had people beg for a long time for me to do a musical, but I don't do music. I don't sing, and I can't
Really?
teach it.
I would have not guessed that of you.
Yeah,
We thought you could do it all.
I know. When I think of Katie, I just think she's so good at everything, and that singing would be one of those things. So
no. So I never did. I would always tell the kids, no, I can't do that. But Emily is amazing, so she can sing and play the piano. Like, she could be a professional piano player if she wanted to be. So she did the music part, and then we wrote it together, and then now it's fun. It's great. It's awesome.
It is fun.
So what's it about? ChickenElla, obviously a spin on Cinderella. What can people expect from this play?
You want to tell them?
Well, it's a Western twist on Cinderella, and so we kind of took where we're from, Helper. It's a mining town, coal country. We kind of based our Cinderella on an old Western town.
Fun.
And so, there's outlaws and deputies, and, there's no prince, there's no castle, there's no fairy princess, but there is characters that represent the original Cinderella characters that are.
Yeah, so we've got a group of outlaws, and the stepmother is the head of the group of outlaws. So she's she really is a wicked stepmother, she's a bad guy. And then the prince is the deputy, so he's like the character that all the girls in the town are in love with. And so it follows the story pretty close.
Yeah, and instead of a fairy godmother, there's a teacher that's influential in Ella's life. And there's chickens and farms and...
Yeah, instead of a shoe, there's a gun. She has a gun.
Well, that sounds like fun. And you guys wrote this all on your own, huh?
Yeah. We did. We did. Lots of hours.
I bet. All of your productions you've written, haven't you?
Yeah.
And done the costuming, and you guys, work your tails off doing
from start to finish,
your productions. So, and it's all free. You don't, right? The admission is free for people to come in and see. And then if somebody wanted to get involved, if you had a child who wanted to be involved in one of your plays, tell us how they can do that, and then we'll talk about some stuff that you've done in the past and upcoming too.
The easiest way probably would be to follow us on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can follow the Castle Country Acting Company. We're on Facebook, and so I post all of our updates and auditions and everything like that on there. Or they can email me, I guess. My email's CaitlynIverson83, but we can put that on. I don't know.
Well, what age groups can take part in the acting company? You did say it's for kids, so what is that age?
This year it was 5 to 18. We just kind of it just from year to year it changes depending on
the
what
play.
I want to do. Yeah. So where we were doing musical and it was kind of a new thing, usually I do one show for little kids and then one for older kids, but this year we just did the one show. So we kind of upped the age a little bit. In the past, sometimes I'll do 3 to 18, and then the little tiny people do like a tiny short show at the beginning, but we didn't do that this year.
No.
So,
And how many kids are in this production?
we have 24 kids.
quite
in
a
the show.
few.
Yeah, it's a bigger cast.
Yeah.
So are those all Carbon County kids
Yes.
that are participating?
Most of them are. It's mostly Spring Glen and Helper with some Price as well. So.
And Wellington.
Oh yeah,
From
Wellington.
Wellington.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which this play is going to take place in Helper, is that right? Do you want to tell us the dates you guys are going to be running and where it's going to be?
Well, it's July 27th, 28th, 29th, and 31st. The show starts at 6:30, but the doors open at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
We perform at the Helper, the Rio Theater in Helper. It's a beautiful theater.
It is.
When I first moved here, I didn't expect that Helper would have such a fabulous facility, but it's a really nice theater, state of the art, and we'll have concessions, and it's going to be a really fun event. We're excited for it.
And
excited
free
too.
admission, you said, right? You can give a donation if you'd like, though.
And please do.
Yes, please do, and
Cities
bring
work so hard.
and bring money for concessions and
Yeah.
everything. So
And the money goes to benefit from the donations and the concession stand. They go to benefit the Helper City Library, so it's all for a good cause. The whole idea is to give the kids a chance to learn about theater, and then the proceeds benefit the library, which
Nice.
is like a win-win.
it's
for
great,
everybody,
which is
so.
really unique too.
Yeah, I
I mean,
agree.
a lot of times it could be for profit or anything, but you guys are just continuing to give back to the kids in any way you can. So that's just great.